where I have an empty house. You have no idea. It's glorious. All right, so let's get up on our little mats. And just take a second here. I don't know how your morning's been. I don't know what part of the country you've traveled to, but take a moment to just ground and set yourself. Oh, let's let Nagin enter and then we'll ground. Good. So just set yourself down, getting comfortable. And take a second with the eyes closed and smile, just like you were Fern. And feel your sits bones ground there into the floor. And take a second to check in. Where are your shoulders? Take them out of the ears. Good. And then from there, we're just going to roll the shoulders a few times. So I want you to feel that energy of pulling the shoulders down towards your sitting bones, feeling the scapula glide together. Good, as you kind of roll the arms down and up here. And then let's pause. Let's pull your thumbs back towards your chest. Good, and spread the thumbs and the pinkies. So this little action helps me get my scapula on my spine. And then from there, I'm going to take my two arms up, and then let's bicycle the arms. So let one arm move forward as the other arm is pulling back. Good, just getting some energy there up top. Good, a big long stretch through each arm, and then feel that energetic opposition. One arm pulling back as the other arm is pulling forward. Let's pause, bring the two arms in, and then face the palms out. And then same thing, kind of bicycle away from the body. Good, just pumping a little bit of blood up into your upper body. Good, and then from there, let's pause, turn the palms, let them face in, and then let your upper spine round, and then exhale, bring yourself up into your center. So we'll extend the arms, and then exhale, round, and then sit all the way up, nice and tall. Extend the arms to the sides, and then rounding over. Good. And then let's pause here. So let's create a twist to one side and then back to the center. Remember, your hips and sitting bones stay where they are as you twist each direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, push down, particularly with your opposite sitting bone as you twist. So if I twist to the right, I'm going to push my left sitting bone down. Go ahead, try that one more time, pushing down. And then from here, let's inhale, move back to your center. Open the legs, open the arms for a moment. Take one arm underneath you, one arm overhead. Inhale, we'll sit tall. And then exhale, reach the arms over. Good. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, reach the arms. So extend through 10 fingers. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Good. Inhale all the way up. Take two arms up and then create a little sweep here through your, again, through the rib cage. And I want you to feel the sitting bones, ground and anchor. Good. And then last time. Beautiful. So now I'm going to take my whole body. I'm turning towards my left side. Maybe you'll go to your right to mirror me. And then let's let the top leg just here in the hip socket come down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg up. Take one arm up for a moment. Set it down. Take the other arm up for a moment. Set it down. Take two arms, opening back up. Set the leg down next to the opposite leg. And then we're going to sweep the arms otro lado and try that whole thing on this side. So again, get the leg where it's comfortable. Bottom leg is bent and pressed into the floor. We're in a parallel engagement. Good. Let's exhale and continue to lift. 5, 4. Remember, inner thigh, outer hip. 3, 2, and 1. Take a little pause. One arm up, 2, 3. Beautiful. So I want you to watch your weight in your shoulders. Don't collapse in the shoulders when you shift, but instead push down with the hand and really feel the shoulder engage. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shift the weight into your sitting bone. Up for a moment. And then let's exhale and turn. So now this is my right side. facing the computer. I'm going to pull my thumbs back towards my shoulders, sweep the arms out, and then exhale, sit back. So from here, right at the front of my rib cage, I'm going to pulse and pull in. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then rotate right, rotate left. And we'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And back to the center, palms underneath your shoulders. Push the feet down, lift the pelvis up, and lightly pulse. Let's just go again to push the heels down, to send the hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, sits bones, move down. And exhale, take the two arms right back out. And from here, I'm going to lift my legs and let the right leg and then the left come into the floor. So again, we'll take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let 2 feet come down. Stretch, reach your spine all the way back up. Exhale, scoop into the belly, lower just a hair deeper, and then one arm comes up and the other arm comes down. So again, we'll take another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause. Take 2 arms up. Don't let the back sink. Pull the belly deep and strong with the 2 arms up. Good. And then from here, see if you can lightly pulse. 5 and 4 and 3. So it should feel deep in the belly. 2 and 1. Let's rotate to one side, back to the center. Rotate other side, back to the center. Rotate and center. Rotate and center. Lower the arms if this feels like it's too much for you this morning. Good. One more time, each direction. 2. And there we go. Back to the center, palms underneath you. Push and lift. Now this time, the knees open an inch and then they close. And we'll take 10, 9, 8, 7. So this is to wake up the inner thighs, outer hips here on this plane. So there's a big relationship there between the glute and the inner thigh. 2 and 1. Exhale, lower that down. Now let the forearms come to the floor. Instead of letting the rib cage collapse, push the arm bones in and keep the upper back extending. And now the 2 legs come up. We'll go 5. Exhale, they lift 4. Exhale, they lift 3. Exhale, they lift 2. Exhale, 1. Good. So now set 10 toes, just the 10 toes, let them tap the floor, and then extend through the heels and reach out. So toes, you're curling under. Now exhale, flex and reach, extend the heels. Toes curling under. Exhale, flex, extend, reach the heels. Toes curling under. Flex and reach the heels up. Last time, toes curling under. Exhale, flex and reach. Good. Pause with the knees bent. One leg extends, extend the heel out and back in. Otro talón out and in, reach it out and in, reach it out and in. Good. Staying nice and low, a little closer to the floor here. 2 and 1. Let's do one more, each leg. Beautiful. So now from here, 2 knees pulling in. Let your torso move to the floor. Good. Let the knees come over the chest for a moment. And then we're going to interlace our fingers, move the hands behind the head. Inhale, pull the elbows nice and wide so you get a stretch there in your chest and in the shoulder. Now exhale, pull the elbows in, pull the scapula together. Take an exhale, lift the head and chest and get the scapula off of the floor. So let's try that 10 times. You're just going to pull the navel in so deeply that the scapula pulls up as you keep the tailbone down. And we'll go 10. Exhale, lift 9. Exhale, lift 8. Try to feel yourself lifting evenly right and left. Good. Watch your navel. Feel the rib cage pulling in, lifting you up. 2 and 1. Now hold that lift. Take your arms to your sides. Good. Re-engage. Extend your right leg, extend the left leg, and we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two more here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a pause. Hands to the inner thighs, heels together, toes apart. Pull the scapula up, tailbone down, navel in. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a pause. Lower your head and chest. Draw the knees in. And then arms are going to float to your sides. Extend your left leg down into the floor. Right leg comes up. Let's take 3 circles out, away from the midline. Good. And now 3 circles in towards the body. Again, this can be a small circle. We're just waking up, warming up. Good. Now pause. Tuck the shoulder blades onto the back. Pull the navel deep. And exhale, changing legs. So now this left leg circles around. Good. And then we're going to circle in the opposite direction. Good. And then 2 legs lifting. You're going to let the legs, heels together, toes apart, circle around and up. And now the opposite direction, around and up. Good. To the right and up, to the left and up. Let's do this one more time. To the right and up on the left, and now to the left and up on the right. Now pause. 2 legs back to a parallel. Inhale, bring your arms up as well. And you're going to lower arms and legs together. They're going to come out and back. And so we'll come down, 2, 3, exhale, lifting up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, exhale, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, exhale, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Again, you control the range of motion, so you don't have to go so low if that's not what your body needs. Let's pause. Interlace the fingers, hands move behind the head, and now your head and chest lift. You're going to lower legs, head and chest. Now exhale, come back up. 5. Head, chest, legs. Exhale, lifting. 4. Inhaling down. Exhale, lift. 3. Inhale. And exhale, lift. 2. Inhale. And exhale, lift. 1. Arms reach to the sides, knees bend, feet on the floor. Slowly lower the head back down to the mat. Push and lift your pelvis up. 2, 3. We're going to come down. 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to come up. 2, 3. And now take it down. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to come up. 2, 3. Hold the pelvis up. From here, push the sitting bones in the air. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tap your right heel. So go to the center of the heel. Tap it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the heel lifted. Lift the sitting bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down. Left heel. Go to the center of the heel. Tap it down and in. 5, 4. So really feel that glute to hamstring connection. 2 and 1. Good. Hold it lifted and then sits bones for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 heels down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold the heels lifted, sitting bones down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Heels down. Ball of the right foot taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it lifted, sitting bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Ball of the left foot taps. 5, 4. Spread the toes out as you tap. 2, 1. Hold it lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balls of both feet tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold them lifted. 5 with the sitting bones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just from here, roll balls to heels, and you'll go 10 and 9 and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Really squeeze the scapula together. Continue to lift the pelvis. 3, and 2. Remember, find the center of the ball of the foot, center of the heel. Pause. And slowly from here, lower the bones of the back down to the floor. Draw the knees to the chest. Take your hands behind the thighs. Get a big stretch in there. And now take your hands just to your right leg as you let the left leg come down. So really stretch this hamstring. Pull the scapula up. Take your gaze to the belly. There you go. Take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause. Let's get this left leg. Yep. Get a stretch. Pull the scapula from the floor. Good. One hand behind the head, other hand behind the head, scapula pulling in. And now here you go. Take another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause. Rotate towards your top leg, that leg that's lifted. And then exhale, rotate and change legs. We're going to take 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold, rotated toward your right leg, pulse into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección, go the other way and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2 legs back up, hands behind the thighs, bend the knees, rock to a seated position. Good. And then exhale, rock back to 3 and up to 3. 2 more. Rock back to 3 and up to 3. Last time. Back to 3, up to 3. Set the heels in line with the sitting bones. We're going to slowly lower your bones back down to the mat. Arms to your sides. Take a breath. Lift the pelvis. Right knee comes over the hip, and you're going to tap down and up. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, the leg moves down. Push and lift the opposite side. Now take the knee over the hip, tapping down and up. 10 and 9. This is with the left leg or whatever leg you haven't done. Here we go. Take another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Leg moves down. Push deep into the floor. Opposite leg lifts down and up for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Bending the knee, pushing down into the floor. So each time refirm your glutes. Opposite leg lifts and we'll come down and up. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Bending the knee, re-engage. So really get firm each time through the backs of the legs. Now the sitting bones to the sky, right leg lifted. 10, 9, 8. Keep the hips even here. Remember that good work we've done on sacroiliac, keeping the hips nice and even. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, pushing down opposite side. Lift. 10, 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend the knee, foot to the floor. Push and lift. And now I'm going to take my hands to the backs of my thighs and feel the bones of my back articulate. And now from here, I'm going to take my legs and make them straight. Pull my belly deep and exhale, lift up slow. Good. So keep your legs straight or bend them if you need to. Open leg rocker. Rock back to 3 and exhale, coming up to 3. Good. Perhaps now your hands to your shin bones. We'll rock it back to 3. Good. And now exhale, bring it up, 2, 3. Perhaps now hands to your ankles. And we'll go back to 3. And exhale, take it up to 3. Good. So now from here, bend at the knees, extend, palms underneath you. Exhale, lift the pelvis, and just take the sitting bones up. 10, 9, and 8, 7. Really reach your hips up towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sits bones down, 2 arms out, spine stretch forward. So torso moves out over your thighs, thighs drop down, and then we sit tall. Let's try it again. Inhale, exhale, scoop into your center as you extend forward, and right back up. One last time. Inhale, and exhale, extend. From here, we'll now take some roll up. So you'll sit all the way up, scoop the belly deep, and up again to feel your back as you round. Move down to the floor on a 5, on a 4, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Inhale, arms extending up. Now exhale, arms floating into your sides. Lift the head, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the rib cage. That whole torso rises up. 2 arms float up. Soften the elbows as much as you need. Ground the sitting bones. Rotate to one side, back to the center. Rotate to the other side. So remember, feel this through your back muscles and your obliques as you twist. Good. Each direction. 2 and 1. Good. So now take your arms forward, left hand over your right, and you're going to raise the right leg. Let it come down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Push the left leg down as you lift. 3, 2, 1. Cross that leg over. Inhale, reach, extend through the legs, and then we're going to lower down. Good. All the way to the mat. Watch those bones in the back. Inhale. And exhale, stretching, reaching all the way up. Belly staying strong as you lift. Good. Change the position of the hands and open the legs once more. Now the left leg lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossing that leg over, sitting all the way up. Inhale and exhale. Let's lower down. 5. I can continue to watch those bones in the back. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale and exhale. Extend through the fingertips. Draw your belly deep and lift. So right there from your center. 2 and 1. Open the heels. So you get heels together, toes apart. I'm going to take my right heel, tap it into my left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now left heel into the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 arms underneath me. And lift the 2 legs just a hair from the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7. As you sit back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together, toes apart, belly deep. Let's lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keeping the heels together, toes apart. Lift the 2 legs up. Good. And then from here, we're going to work on the corkscrew advanced. So you can go back to the basic corkscrew, which is just your legs circling around one way and then the other. The corkscrew advanced, you can turn your palms to face down. You'll lift your pelvis up into the rollover position. So once you're here and you're feeling grounded, you can rotate your ribs to the right and then slowly lower down on that right side. Sweep the legs around and come up on the left and then back to the center. So you can do this palms up or palms down, whatever feels better. So now I'm going to take my legs to the left and I'm going to lower all the way down so the hips go on that side. Circle around and come up on the other side back to my center. Let's try that one more time each direction. So you come to the right, you lower down on that side, you sweep the legs, you come up on the left. And then back through your center, you rotate the hips towards the left, through the rib cage, and then you lower down And come up on the right. Good. Move back to the center. Slowly lower that down. Arms pull into your sides. You're going to circle the legs out, down, around. Draw the belly deep, lift up, toes down, thighs up, scoop the center. Right there, very deep. And then you're going to slowly lower all the way down. So if these lifting the pelvis things aren't quite right for you today, no te preocupes, don't worry about it. Just let the tailbone rise up. So don't worry about how high you lift. Just how much can you lift comfortably. Take one more roll over here. Good. And then exhale, lower those bones slowly to the floor. And now we're going to come up and do scissors, which is here with the legs with the pelvis lifted, and the bicycle, which is one leg pulling back. So again, if for you this morning this isn't what you need, you can either put a prop under your pelvis and just work, or you could prop your pelvis and lift, or you could leave your pelvis on the floor. So here we go. Circle the legs, out, down, and around. Draw the belly deep, lifting up. And now, once I get my toes to the floor, or wherever I'm hitting a prop here, I'm going to take my, well, I really want them to the floor. I'm going to take my shoulder blades together and then move my weight into my hands. I've pressed my hands here into my hips. I'm going to move my hips into the hands, and then exhale, bring my knees right over my hips. And then from there, I'm going to extend the two legs. And then I'm going to let my right leg come forward slightly as my left leg reaches back behind me. And then I'm going to change the position of the two legs. Good. So inhale and exhale, change. Inhale and exhale, change. Inhale and exhale, change. Good. And then if you start to feel comfortable, let that back leg begin to stretch down. You could even let the toes tap the floor as you create a big stretch through the hamstring and the hips. Good. So now the back leg is bending. You don't have to do a ton of these. Good. And then from there, I'm going to pull my two legs together, bend the knees, pull my pelvis off of my hands, set my hands back down, and then exhale, let my pelvis return to the floor. Good. So we're going to work on jackknife, just 3 rounds. If you don't want to do a full jackknife, this is what you do. You lower the toes, your heels to the floor, and then the legs right back up. So the rest of us, you're going to take the toes or heels down. Exhale, lift the pelvis as much as you can lift it safely. Feel the work in the shoulder blades and the backs of the legs, backs of the arms, and then slowly lower the bones of your back down to the floor with control. So it doesn't matter how much you lift, just control that weight. Inhale down 2, 3, right? So the legs shouldn't control you here. Exhale up 3, 2, 1. Good. And then scoop your center deep, deep, deep as you lower 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now the legs are going to lower down 2, 3, and they're going to exhale, come up. Good. Pressing down, and then slowly let those bones return to the floor. Bend the knees. Inhale, take the arms up for a moment. And exhale, twist to one side. Good. Let's twist to the other side. Good. Let the knees return to your center. Arms at your sides. Lift the head, the shoulders, the shoulder blades, the rib cage, the lumbar. Good. So return to an open leg rocker if you need to at any point, or if you want to work on teaser. Here we go. Right leg. You're just going to keep that leg extended or walk your hands down the leg, and you'll come up. You'll return to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Lift 3 and 2 and 1. Now changing legs. Inhale. And exhale down 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale. And exhale coming up. 3 and 2 and 1. Whew, that's hard. 2 legs. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale down 3, 2, 1. One big breath. And exhale, we'll lift 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knees. Place the palms underneath you. Sit tall. Separate the feet a little bit. Thumbs up facing the sky. You're going to rotate to one side. Pulse, pulse. Inhale, pull 2 arms up. Exhale, rotate and pulse, pulse. Remember, you want to keep your heels, your knees, your hips firm and steady as you rotate. Pulse, pulse. Inhaling up. Exhale, twisting, rotating, pulse, pulse. Inhale up. Let's go each direction. One more time. Rotate, pulse, pulse. Inhale up. Exhale, twist, rotate, pulse, pulse. Good. Back to the center. Palms underneath you. Lift the pelvis. Let the right leg come down and up. 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Setting that leg down. Lift the pelvis as much as you can. Return the pelvis to the floor. Good. Palms together. Take a stretch forward. Good. Keep the palms together for a moment, taking a little stretch back. Now let the fingertips pull towards the body, taking a little bit of weight. Micro bend here. Again, only lift the pelvis if that's what's good for you. Lifting up. Left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the hips even as you lift. One more big lift up. Exhale, release. Palms pull together. Take a stretch forward. Good. Inhale back to your center. Exhale, pull the 2 legs up. Good. Open the knees. Change the cross of the legs for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. The arms can float up if you like. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hug the legs in so the sits bones reach towards your heels. Uncross the 2 legs and move your weight back. So we're now just in an all fours. Create a little cat-cow with your spine. So we'll reach up to 3 and right back down to 3. Fixing that. Up to 3 and down to 3. Couple more. We'll come up to 3 and down to 3. Good. So now press the tops of the feet down. Reach your hips back. And then extend the fingertips as much as you can forward. Now I want you to bring your 2 hip bones towards the palms. So the hip points come down. Good. From here, pull the elbows in and take a little 5 and 4. Just waking up your back on this plane. 3. Keep the head lifted. 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, reach the hips back before they come to the heels. Raise one arm. And then back down, raise the other arm, and then back down, then 2 arms up, and you're gonna pulse 10 and 9 and 8. So keep the spine long, arms extended as you do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stretch and extend. Take the arms forward. Now bring the hips towards your hands. Now feel the pelvis, the muscles here of the lower abdominals catch your pelvis before you collapse in the low back. Curl the 10 toes under, raise the right knee. This is the knee. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Opposite knee comes down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees back down, reach the hips. And from here, I'm going to take my hips closer to my heels, reach the arms up. Now this time, tuck the pelvis underneath you and pulse 10, 9, and 8. So this will feel a little more low quadriceps. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, stretch all the way up for a moment. Bring your fingertips to your low back. Good. Extend the sternum bone. Press the 10 toes into the floor. Beautiful. From here, go ahead, exhale, reach your two arms out. And now we'll take your forearms to the floor. Take your sit bones to the sky. Walk them underneath you just a little bit. Now from here, the knees tap down and then they lift. Two more, knees tap down and then they lift. Knees tap down and then they lift. Now hold, lift your left foot off of the floor and then extend the knee to the sky. Start getting a stretch there and then down and up 3 times. Bend and straighten your right knee. 2 and 1. Hold it and then extend that top leg. Circle it. 3 and 2 and 1. Circle the other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause, bend the knee. Bring the knee right next to the opposite knee and then the left foot to the floor. Good. So now from here, you're going to pause. Right foot comes off of the floor. And then you're going to exhale, extend it to the sky. So get a big stretch there in the kneecap. Down and up with your opposite knee, letting it come towards the floor. And then up, down, and then up. Last time, down, and then up. Hold, extend the top leg. 3 tiny little circles. 3, 2, 1. Other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Bend the knee. Bring the knee down next to the opposite knee. 2 feet to the floor. Knees move to the mat. And now from here, walk the knees slightly back. And exhale, let the hips tap and then lift. So you're going to come down, really feel this in that low belly. Exhale up, tap the hips. Exhale, lift 2, tap the hips. And 1. Good. So now we're going to slowly allow the hips to come down to the floor. Press the hands here into the mat. Press up. Get a little stretch in your back, chin over one shoulder. Stretching in the back, chin over the other shoulder. Good. And then I'm going to slowly lower myself here to the floor. Let me move this guy. And then my arms are going to come to my sides. Now, roll the palms to face the body. Take the hands here to your thighs. And then pull the elbows up towards the sky and really feel the scapula climb onto your spine. So then take the tailbone towards the heels. Hip bones feel even. And then exhale, lift your head and chest as you continue to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. And then lift the 2 legs. From here, bend and straighten each knee. So you're going to go right and then left. We're going to go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold the 2 legs long. Lower everything down. Arms now are going to float into a little W shape here at your side. Take a breath, inhale, tailbone towards your heels, and then let's exhale, lift your head and chest, lift, pull the elbows up, lift the 2 legs, and then from here, just flutter kick the legs. You'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause, bring the palms together back behind you. Lift, extend the sternum, and then you're going to kick 5 and 4, trying to almost touch your hands. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Sweep the arms out into a Y shape. Lower the head and chest, lower the legs. Rock at your back. At any point, if this feels tight or uncomfortable on your back, come to the floor and rock it out. Then from here, inhale. And exhale, lift the head and chest. And then pull your arms off of the floor. Feel the scapula pull together. Lift the legs. And you're going to, arms and legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really pull your head up and pause. Palms reach behind you. Right hand and left hand. Come to the heels if you like, so or come to your ankles.
Now this might only be comfortable to get to from this position here on the floor. However you need to do it is a-okay. And again, so don't lift if that's not good for you, but just try stretching your quadriceps. So I'm gonna pull my heels to my sits bone, tuck my elbows into my sides, press my hips down, tailbone towards the knees, and lift and rock. We're gonna rock 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, lower all of that back down. Feel the kneecaps pull closer together, scapula closer together. Exhale, lift and rock 3 and 2 and 1. One more time, lower all those bones. Big stretch here. Inhale and exhale, lift 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, extend. Reach your arm that's furthest from the computer away from it. So I've come onto my left side. And now from here, I'm going to just take my top leg up. Let's go 5 and 4. Inner thigh, outer hip, 3 and 2 and 1. Now pause, bottom leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull 2 legs together. You can take this top arm in the air, pull the bottom rib cage off of the floor, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together, toes apart. Top leg beats into the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now your bottom heel into the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the 2 heels squeeze together and you lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press the top arm down. Release the legs. Pull the bottom arm up and lift. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That arm pulls in. Squeeze, hug the legs in. Let's switch sides. Let me check the time. This is all going to work out. Good. So from here now, opposite arm is down. Your top arm can be on the hip or on the floor, but you want the 2 hip bones stacked one on top of the other. Top leg lifts. 5, 4, and 3. So inner thigh, outer hip, feel it working. 2 and 1. Bottom leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull the 2 legs together, down and up. 10, 9. Pull the bottom rib cage up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together, toes apart, top leg in. So this should feel a little more external rotators. 3, 2, 1. Bottom leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 legs. 10, 9. Keep the hip bones balanced. One on top of the other. Rib cage lifting. Top arm up if you like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the legs. Take the top arm, press it down in front of your sternum bone. Exhale, lift, down and up. 10, 9 with this arm. 8, 7. So you're really pushing with that bottom arm to lift this top arm up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it in. Hug the legs in. And then from here, let's just face the computer for a moment. Good. On the knees. Sweep the arms up. Take one leg out. You can mirror me. So we're going to fold towards that extended leg for a moment and exhale, pull up. Now your ribs, reach them away from that extended leg. Good. Setting that hand down slowly, gently. Top hand behind the head. Lift this leg. Take it forward. Kick, kick. Reach it back. Point, point. So flexing forward, pointing back. Good. 2 more. Flex forward, pointing back. Flex forward, pointing back. Good. Return the leg to the center. Set it down. Push that foot into the floor. Push this bottom arm. So everybody, push this arm down. And then see about lifting the bottom leg. And we're going to come down and up. 10, 9. So through the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee.
Exhale, lifting back up. Hug the leg in. That was beautiful. I saw so many of you doing excellent work there. Okay, opposite leg out. Good. And tailbone underneath you. What happened to Nagin? I don't know. Inhale. And then exhale, reach towards that extended leg. Good. Exhale, right back. Lower yourself through the obliques. Arms extend. Find the floor. Top hand behind the head. Flex, flex, forward, point, point, back. Flex, flex, forward, point, point, back. Flex, flex, forward, point, point, back. One more. Flex, flex, forward, point, point, back. Set the foot down, pushing down deep into the floor, right? Now push down deep with this arm. And then exhale, extend, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this top arm, let it rotate down next to your bottom arm. You're in a plank. And we're going to walk, send our hips up, walk that weight back. Right, left, right. Good. Inhale. I'm going to fold up my blanket. I don't need it anymore. And then from here, really gather your weight into your feet as you lift up. We turn this slightly up. We're going to come down, do a quick little set of leg lifts and push-ups, and then we'll do a little bit of weight work, and then this is all over. So inhale, arms up. When the arms come up, the tailbone pulls down, and the ribs knit together. Good. And then from there, just find a little flat back. Your arms extend, reach back. Your chest open. Good. Notice where your head is. Pull your head above your shoulders. Pull the scapula onto the spine. Arms are now going to come forward. Bend the knees. Walk your hands out. We'll go right, left, right. Choose to do this sequence with both knees on the floor if you need to. Right leg down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now left leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now setting that leg down. Elbows pull in. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Extend the elbows. Reach your hips up. And then you're going to walk your feet to your hands. Right, left, right. A little hang there. Shake your head no. Nod it yes. Pull the weight into the feet and bring yourself up. So let's pick up our weights for just a momentito. Con las pesas. Good. And from here, I'm going to, again, take heels together, toes apart, and bend in my knees. And then just lightly circle my weights out and away from my body. Out and away and back. Out, away and back. Out, away and back. Good. Let's reverse. Out, away and back. Good. 2 and 1. Now hold. Pull the elbows in. Extend arms. Lift your heels. And back. Reach out. Extend back. Reaching out. Extending back. Good. We're going to hold this extension out. And then from here, lightly pulse the thighs. Down and up. 10 and 9 and 8. So really hug the femur bones in from the backs of the legs. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the weights in. Set the heels down. And step your 2 legs just a little further apart. And again, your toes are still reaching out. Good. And then from here, I'm going to bend the knees. Weights move forward. Bend the knees and back. Bend the knees, opening up and back. Bend the knees and back. Good. Hold here And then circle the weights around together as one unit. Beautiful, like you're stirring a big stew. Take it the other way. Good. And then from here, weights open. One weight lifts up and you're back. One elbow to a thigh and back. Elbow, stretch and reach. Elbow, stretch and reach. Elbow and up. Elbow and up. Good. Pause in the center. Lift a heel. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Two arms out and in. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. So you're reaching the weights out and 1. Hold them. Lift the two heels. Pulse 10, 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Heels down. Toes pull in. Exhale, release. Let your head float to the floor. Shake it now. Nod it yes. Good. Inhale. Look up for a moment. Take opposite hand to ankle. So you're getting a stretch underneath that arm. Inhale. Looking forward once again. Exhale. Stretch, reaching under. Good. We're going to inhale, look out. And exhale, pull the weight into our feet, standing up one last time. Bring your palms together. Sweep long over your legs. And right back up on the other side. Long estiramiento. Another long stretch. Push through the feet and up. And then we'll take our feet together. And we are all done.